Yes, my people, it is your boy VRD back at you with another Train Sim Mode 5 video, and I'm pretty sure this one caught you lot off guard. I can't actually remember if I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but I was planning on doing a bit of content on this new Cardiff network route that has just been released. Definitely a bit out of my comfort zone, but I need I don't have a choice. Okay, I'm running out of content ideas, and this is a UK route, so why not? I'm not really a DMU person, but we're gonna make it work, man. Um, we're gonna be taking a look at the refurbished class 150 stroke 2, and then in the next video I'll take a look at the 153. I believe there's already been a 150 released in Train Sim World, but I'm not sure about the 153. I think this marks the first 153 that we're gonna see in Train Sim that we're seeing in Train Sim World, which is huge. Not for me, but just for the game in general. Correct me if I'm wrong, obviously. Anyway, let's get this closed for now. I mean, to be honest, we could have left it open, but oh, hold on. No, I don't want to give up the service. We are gonna run late as usual, but it's a first look, so yeah. Right, let's have a look around the cab quickly. I'm gonna try not to be at all puzzled and all of that. I'm gonna try to keep this nice and brief because I don't want to bore you guys too much. So this appears to be the TPWS slash AWS isolation switch. I don't know what that is there. So we will turn that into the normal position. TPWS. I For some reason I've never actually taken I've never considered whether I need to actually turn this into the normal position or not when setting up. But from now on I'm gonna do it just in case. But again, if anyone knows, please inform me in the comment section. Is that another 150? Oh, it looked like the driver that is loud. It looked like it had stopped directly in line with this one for a sec, which would have been pretty impressive, but no. That's astronomical right there. Driver advisory system. Just looking at the MCB panel here, I didn't even know this has a driver advisory system, but it is a refurbished 150, so that makes sense. Um, we can't interact with that. Other than that, all of the other MCBs appear to be healthy. What's this? GSMR cut out. We'll leave the GSMR how it is. I don't know what this is meant to be. I don't know if that's is that an aerial or something. It's a bit, or maybe it's a light. I'm not sure. It's either a light or an aerial or antenna or something. Just have a look at this panel here. Uh, Current interactive on. No, hold on. Crew lights on, off. Hold on. No, I do not want to give up control. So that, okay, that is that light over there. What we got here? Cab lights off. Okay, cool. Good to know. We'll leave the cab lights off for now because it's broad daylight. I made sure I set the weather to be clear as day, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning right now, so we're gonna have maximum visibility. Uh, do we have a a driver safety device isolation switch or anything like that? What's this? Train lights on, train lights off, preheat on. So our train lights are currently on, I think. Hold on. Oh no, they were definitely off before. Okay, cool, good to know. Give me a sec, I'm gonna sniff. That sounds kind of similar to the 170. That sounds kind of similar to the 170 from Five Circle. I am gonna set off in a second, guys. Please bear with me. I'm just trying to. I don't want to miss anything. WSP. If WSP is simulated on this, I'm gonna be over the moon. I'm actually gonna be gassed. I can't lie. Yeah, just doing a bit of a clockwise sweep of the cab. So we got AWS and TPWS normal. There's got to be a driver safety device or vigilance switch or something. It's always the driver safety device that I'm never able to find. Every single new train that I come across, this driver safety device switch is always hidden away somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna have to firm it. Stop asking me that, please. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Found it. DSD normal. Yes. Yeah, well, we're ready now. We're doing this now. What on earth is going on here? You know that scared me. That really scared me. I thought something was terribly wrong. I thought something was terribly wrong just then, but no, that's me. That's a lack of common sense on my part. I needed to do something, but I completely forgot what it is. Oh yeah, I need to turn the trap monitor on. I'm actually gonna edit that out. Give me a sec, guys. Be right back. Right, my people, a bit of technical difficulties. For some reason, I can't get the trap monitor to appear. I've got the countdowns, the distant countdowns um to the. Do you know? I've just realized as well. I've got the flipping dynamic weather turned on, so it's starting to get foggy. I should have really turned that off because that is gonna cause problems for me on our journey today. But whatever, man. Good entertainment. We're gonna firm it. Yeah, I've got the distant countdowns for the speed limit and the upcoming signals, but I can't turn the trap monitor on, so I don't know where the next stations are. So hopefully we'll figure something out. Let's get the train set up because we've been here for long enough. Master key in, reverser. It's a bit of an off sounding AWS. That fog is deadly, I can't lie. That fog is absolutely deadly. That is gonna cause me serious problems. Uh, Driver reminder appliance set. Right, headlights. Um, I'm probably gonna need the left headlight at this rate, but we'll do the right one for now. Tail lights off. Instrument lights. We'll turn the instrument lights on for the sake of it. Marker lights on. Compressor speed up. We're gonna leave that how it is for now. I feel like that's probably if you've got issues with the air, the main reservoir or something. I don't know. I've never seen that in my life. I don't know what it does. Any 150 experts, let me know, please. Uh, Transmission full. Okay, we've got no door control, so I think this is guard operated or something. So we're gonna use the D-pad to simulate the guard opening the doors. And we wait. Actually, while that's all going down, let's quickly pop outside again. Why? Should that not have been open already? Oh, okay, this is a little... It's like a... I don't know what this is. Is this like a staff compartment or something? I'm not sure. Makes no sense at all. Um, yeah, we'll just quickly take another look at the front of the train. I've already got my thumbnail, so I don't need to take a thumbnail now. Yeah. We'll close that back in case it doesn't close when I initiate the door close procedure. Right, we do have a green signal. Ooh, let's play about with the brakes quickly. So reverse it into forward, neutral, reverse. Okay, cool. Um, so into forward, emergency, full service, brake step 2, brake step 1. Okay, so the brakes are held at full service. Presumably because I'm assuming because the doors are open. We'll get those closed now. So it seems like I'm a bit puzzled, but it is very awkward. I can't lie. I'm not used to this train. I mean, if I've driven a 158, then how bad can this be? It's pretty much the same thing, just slightly older. Let's try our static brake test again. Okay, there we go. Brakes seem to be working okay. They are fairly responsive as well. It's kind of what I would expect from a 1980s bro unit. So yeah, I'm not too fussed about that. Right, we got 1.3 miles till the next station. I'm quite pleased that that distance counter has appeared there because the track monitor did not want to come true and help me out. Quite embarrassing. But yeah, I am thankful for that. Right, DRA reset. We didn't get a guards buzzer, which is something I don't really care to be honest, but it would have been nice since you're already forcing me to like it just would have been nice and it would have been nice just for that extra bit of immersion. Obviously I'm pleased that they did bother to add the sound in, but having that automatically play would have been. We'll look past it. Right, let's get a move on. We are on a downward gradient coming out of here, but I'll still test out the hill start button. I feel like the train's not gonna move. Oh no, we're moving. How many carriages are we? I forgot to check. Let's be a bit cheeky. Right, we are a 4 car. Speed limit is 20. So I'm gonna adopt the same driving technique that I would use if I was driving a 158. Um, because like I said, it's more or less the same thing. Honestly, it is more or less the same thing. Uh, I'm just holding it out at 15 for now because we are going downhill, and I'm not used to looking at the upcoming speed limits in that format. I am the trap monitor would have been nice. Let's just put it like that. But I'll try my best to focus. So it's currently 25, about to go up to 50. We'll give it about notch 3. About to go up to 55. My bad, not 50. And there's the trap. There you are. There you are. I'm not sure where that. Yeah. Listen, I'm pleased to have you here. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna complain. I'm not gonna dare complain. Cause listen, especially with all this fog. Alright, let's get up to 30 and then we'll do a running brake test. Got 0.9 miles until the next station as well, so we'll keep that in mind. Right, brake step 2. See how responsive the brakes are. Yeah, it's 158 158 type of vibe if I'm being honest, which is expected, you know. I think it's a bit more. It feels slightly heavier in terms of the handling. I don't know if it's physically heavier, but it definitely feels a bit slower. Slower to accelerate, and the braking is as good as well. But yeah, man. So opinion of the train so far? Do you know I'm gonna stop at the I'm gonna stop at the station before I get into all that. Uh, I'm only doing 35 miles an hour, but I am shook. I'll be honest. I am actually shook. It's because of the fog, man. I'm actually dopey. I can't believe I fully left the dynamic weather on. What was I thinking? Oh my goodness. Right, my people. Sorry about that. Bit of an interruption there, and now I've lost my train of thought. No pun intended. Let's get into break step 2 here. I think it was a bit too early on the brakes. Let's not be a chicken now. Let's not be a shookhead. It's the fog. It's the fuck, man. Where's the platform? It's actually okay. I can see it. I can see it coming up. This can't be that long of a platform as well, so we'll go for a 15 mile an hour entry speed, and then we'll see where we go from there. It's a bit weird having the DSD go off there when I was literally fanning the brake controller, but hey ho. Ooh, nice squeaky brakes. I am a fan of that. I am a massive fan of that. Really adds to the immersion. It's giving me it's taking me back to the open BVE days, because the 150 and open BVE used to do the exact same thing, and we've stopped short by it. Who cares? Full service, neutral, door release on the left. Right, so my opinion of the train so far. I'm yet to come across anything wrong with this, but because I'm not familiar with this train, I'm not familiar with the 150 in the slightest. There could be something wrong with it that's gone undetected. But yeah, it's really nicely modeled. The handling is good. Sounds seem to be okay, but I don't know what a 150 sounds like in real life. So yeah, textures are perfect. It seems a bit better than the 378 if I'm being honest. Um, but yeah, probably in a similar level to the. Sorry guys, again, background noise. Inconsiderate people in my household is terribly unprofessional, and I do apologize. This cannot go on anymore. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do something that I really don't want to do. I think I was saying it's probably a similar level to the 158. Is this made by Rivet Games? I've got a feeling this is a Rivet Games kind of thing. I might be wrong though. Anyway, next station is fair. I can't see what that says. We're in Wales as well, so I'm gonna the station. You already know what the station names are gonna be like over here in Wales, man. Anyway, let's get a move on. Ooh, very rapid coming off of there. We are going downhill, however. Next station is in 750 yards, so we're not gonna do too much. Come on, you take. Yeah, I had to say something there. I really I just had to speak my mind just then because I was getting fed up. We're gonna shut off the power because we are coming up on the next station. Let's test out the horn. Very nice sounding horn. It's not every day you hear a horn that good. I am very impressed with that. How fast do we go in? 30 miles an hour. It's a very slow train. I can't lie. This is very, very slow. Brakes are actually quite effective. I'm gonna stop being a chicken with the brakes. I know I said that at the last station, but I'm serious this time. I'm actually serious this time. Am I recording? Yes, I am. This is going downhill and the brakes are this good, so imagine going uphill. Woo! I don't even want to think about that. Damn, that is sharp. That is sharp. For a train from the 80s, that is very sharp. I can't lie. The 150s from the 80s, right? Yeah, I'm sure it is. I can't imagine it being from the 90s. That is actually. The brakes are very responsive. I can't lie. I'm actually impressed with that. I generally would have thought that this it's almost. I think the brakes are better than the 158. If I'm being honest, the 158 seems to take a lot longer to come to a stand. This thing is just it's just like whiplash. Anyway, Right. Next station is Wangan Park. Oh my. Oh, okay. I just smacked my head on something. Again, 750 yards. Very close together, these stations. We're going to try have a slightly more professional approach this time. Speed limit has been 55 for quite a while as well. Sorry guys, I just burped into the mic. It's long to explain, but I basically muted myself to sniff, and then I unmuted myself, but then I unexpectedly burped. We left the break in way too late. I'm over here talking about burping. Come on, man. But I'm still gonna somehow stop in time because this train's braking capabilities are unreal. That is insane. I can't lie. I'm in brake step one. Let's have a 25 mile an hour entry speed to see what happens. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm not sure how long. I feel like I closed the doors way too early just then. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure how long this run is gonna be. I think it's about 40 minutes or something like that. When I was looking through the service list, the longest runs there seem to be about around 40 minutes. So it doesn't seem to be that long of a route. If I'm be What just happened there? Yeah, that was strange. That was actually that was quite alarming. If a sudden weather change took place like that in real life, I'd be yeah, I don't know how I'd react, to be honest, and I really hope I don't come across something like that. Right, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't like the dynamic weather, to be honest. It's just the way it behaves is buggy, and it's the weather changes are just a bit forced, if I'm being honest. Like it will be. I know we're in the UK. It can be sunny 1 minute, no clouds in the sky, then 60 seconds later, oh, it's raining, pouring down with rain. I'm being serious as well. That's not even a joke. But it's just slightly too exaggerated and forced in train sim mode, so I tend to not use it. But um, as I've said on this occasion, I forgot to turn it off. We are now going uphill, so we're gonna lead. No, we're on level terrain. Okay, it feels good to actually be doing above 50 for once. Got a bit more room between these two stations, so we can stretch this thing's legs a bit more. It's gonna be a nightmare judging the judging the brakes for this. I'm gonna shut off the power from now. This thing doesn't coast too well by the looks of it. Uh, 5, 4, at 300 yards. Sorry, 400 yards. We'll get the brakes in. Give it brake step 3. Oh no! Now it doesn't want to slow down. Actually, no, it is slowing down. I've just shot past the stop board. I got a bit too confident there because I saw the platform was the platform was slightly longer, so I just assumed that I was stopping at the end, but that wasn't the case. Not too um okay, that is a bit of a disastrous overshoot, but it's nothing. It's not the end of the world, but it's slightly embarrassing. Right, we've got a 30 limit for this turnout to the left. There appears to be a depot over there as well. I don't know where I am, if that wasn't obvious. But yeah, I didn't even look at the name of the station. Is there a sign or anything? No. Wait, Piff. Okay, I'm not. No, nope. No. Um. Also, I'm gonna stop doing that look back thing that I keep doing. It's just too much effort now. If this was the 2023 VRD, then I'd be looking back religiously whilst driving off. But unfortunately, it's not. It's not that anymore. I'll be honest. So speed limit goes down to 30, and then shortly afterwards 20, then 25, then 15. This is a weird, very weird. Oh, Cardiff Central is the next station, so I'm guessing that's where we're gonna wrap things up. I'm hoping, because I do want to eat. I haven't eaten yet. I haven't eaten yet. I'm doing my warrior diet. I think I mentioned it in one of my other videos, but I eat once every 24 hours at the moment because I'm trying to cut down and get nice and shredded for the summer, so I can flex in my tight t-shirts. So yeah, I'll be eating once every 24 hours at the moment. It seems quite dangerous and not good for you, but it is a very effective way of losing weight. Um, I wouldn't recommend it if you don't drink coffee. However, I drink quite a lot of coffee, and I find that coffee helps stifle my hunger quite a bit. So yeah, that's probably the reason why I'm able to pull it off. But if you don't drink coffee, then you might struggle significantly. Right, the DSD on this train is quite weird. It's not. This isn't like a criticism or anything. It's just a bit odd to get used to. When you we got a single yellow, right, or red, single yellow, red. Right, that is our single yellow. It's reminding me of the old Spad Risk video from the early 2000s, where he's coming into Cannon Street and then he got the curve and then the gantry of signals. You don't know what I'm on about, man. Um, I forgot what I was talking about now. Yeah, the DSD. When you react to the DSD, it takes about a second for the sound for it to stop sounding. So like it seems like it hasn't registered, but it has. It's just there's a bit of a delay. Um, that's gonna that's gonna take a while for me to get used to. Right, we are coming up on Cardiff Central. I thought my game crashed for a sec. I was thinking, no way, no way, because I would not have recorded this again. I'll be honest. I would not have recorded this again. I promise you that. Oh, I've enjoyed this though. I can't lie. I'm looking forward to the 153, the funny one carriage 153. um, Again, BV open BVE days. I used to tear those things apart. On the Network West Midlands. I kind of missed that route, you know. Network West Midlands. That was actually a fun route to drive on. You know, I could have had a dirty spad. I could have honestly had the dirtiest spad just then because the previous signal before that one that I just passed was a single yellow. So if that was a red, that I probably would have. I would have either had a ridiculously embarrassing spad, or I would have stopped like at the very last minute, and it still would have been embarrassing either way because I would have needed to use the emergency brake. But yeah, this train, the 150 and the 153, I used to drive them quite a bit on the Network West Midlands route for Open BVE. What train was that? That sounded like a 153. That didn't sound like a 150. Oh, are we not? Is this not the end? I don't think this is the end. Because if this was the end, then that signal wouldn't have jumped up to a green. So no, it's this isn't the end of the video. I thought it was the end, but no, we're gonna push on. It seems like. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, right. How? Oops. How much longer have we got left? Ooh, okay. One, two, three, four. We got this, man. We ain't no quitters out here, man. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. It's a bit peak because I was mentally preparing to literally just end the recording, like quickly edit it together and then put it to render whilst I was preparing my food. But now I can't do that. I have to wait another 20 minutes or so, which is peak. But it's not even peak. What do the kids say nowadays? Dark. The way slang has changed so much. Even some of the people watching my video, they're probably thinking, what on earth does peak mean? But yeah, we say, well, when I was growing up, we said peak to describe something unfortunate. But nowadays, people say dark when describing something unfortunate, which I think is cringe. But slang changes as the generations go by. 15 out of here. And we did have a green signal, so we should be all good. That that red signal literally directly in front of me freaked me out. But thankfully I did spot the green signal next to it. Otherwise, I probably would have had to have jumped on the brakes there just to be safe. And it's giving me Birmingham New Street vibes, where we were going downhill and then now we're going uphill very steeply. Oh, that is steep. That is steep, steep, steep. Notch 5. Alright, now we're gonna cut right back on the power because it's about to level off. Next station's coming up as well. The game keeps freezing every now and then for like a second, and I'm not a fan of it because it's just making me very paranoid. I don't want this to crash because I'm honestly not recording this again today. I'm gonna have to it's gonna have to get um if the game does crash, God forbid, it's definitely gonna have to the recording session's gonna have to be pushed back to tomorrow, which is something I don't want to do. Right, speed limit's 25. Cardiff Queen Street, platform 4. Let's just select brake step 1 and see what happens. I really don't think we need brake step 2. This train's brakes are ridiculously good. Um, oh, hold on. Yeah, this train's brakes are ridiculously good. I don't know if they meant to be this good. Because when I'm driving on if I was driving an EMU service coming into a platform of this length on level terrain, if I entered the platform at 25 miles an hour and selected brake step 1 on entry into the platform, I I would not have stopped that quickly. I would have stopped way further along the platform. So this train's brakes are the same level of effectiveness, if not more effective than an electric mobile unit, which I think is terrifying. I don't know why is it like that. Also, 10 minutes late is actually pretty impressive considering the amount of stalling I've been doing. That's it. What are we seriously only 10 minutes late? I thought we would have been way later than that. Anyway, next station is Cafes. Speed limit is only 25. Calm it down. Calm it down. Look at me jumping into notch 7. I thought I was going straight. I saw the 70 limit on the track monitor. Then I'm seeing a lovely straight section into the distance there. I was ready, even though the next station's not too far ahead. I was still ready, but then we just dive off to the right here. I mean to the left. Speed limit's still going up to 70 though. It's just it would have been nice to go along that straight section and open it up. Is what it is, of course. Right, let's whack it right open. Listen to that. Only to have to shut it back off to put the brakes on for the station. But you know, it is what it is, man. Brake step 2. I need to stop. I need to stop braking so early, man. Like this thing is this thing knows how to stop. I'm done being cautious, man. We're just gonna go ham with the brakes. Give it a wait. That's the 2 carriage stop mark. Okay, now we have to awkwardly crawl up to the end of the platform. I was expecting that to be the 4 carriage stop mark, stop board, I should say, but no, it was only the 2 carriage stop board. What can you do? Yeah, this isn't awkward in the slightest. Right, that should do it. And then we ended up overshooting anyway. Why are you? Yeah, be quiet, please. You should not be going off. If I'm being honest, that might be a bug. I don't know if it. Again, listen, they're lucky I'm not familiar with the 150 because I can't tell what's a bug and what isn't. Um, but that DSD thing shouldn't be. And I'm starting to think it's an issue with the game because a lot of trains have random DSD soundings, and I'm not a fan of it. Who remembers the 801? Is it the 801 or the 800? The the one on the East Coast mainland. That one's DSD was ridiculous. The way it used to sound every time you got out of the driver's seat, even if you were in neutral. Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. I think it's been fixed now, but that was very annoying to put up with. I kind of missed the East Coast. Goodness, I kind of missed the East Coast mainland. I might have to pay another visit. It's been quite a while since I last drove on that. I think it's coming up to a year since I last made a video on the East Coast mainland. It's just because it's quite boring and predictable. But no, I might go back and make a video on it. Maybe in very poor visibility or something. I don't know. I've already done a nighttime run in it. It is quite fun to drive at nighttime. I won't lie. Very relaxing as well. But yeah. It's a bit weird to have a 70 limit through such an urban looking area. Um, I know Brighton mainland speed limit goes up to 70 through the suburbs as well, but I keep I keep panicking when the game freezes like that. Right, I'm starting to need to go to the toilet, so I'm hoping that we the video can end soon. We got 2.1 miles until the next station. Okay, so it's one of those routes where you got a bit of variety. You got stop start kind of thing initially, and then you got the longer high speed section. That delay on the DSD keeps catching me out. The vigilance, I should say. Um, yeah, you got this longer high speed section here. Yo, what? What on a 1 in 400 and it's 1 in 200, 1 in 600, one in what? Okay, we're climbing shallowly. I'm in notch 7 and the train's struggling to get above 60. So the 150 is quite a weak train by the looks of it. What's the maximum speed of this? Is it in here somewhere? 75 miles an hour. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it would have been 90, but no, 75 does actually make a lot of sense. Uh, Start cutting back on the power. Alright, I know I was hyping up the brakes on this multiple times, but I'm gonna I'm gonna shut off the power from now, and I'm gonna think very carefully about where I need to put the brakes on for this next station coming up. We got a 55 limit just before the platform, and that's not gonna affect us. 800, 700, 600. We're going uphill. Get the brakes on about now. Oh dear. Full service, please. Full service. That is craziness. I can't lie. That is craziness right there. 40 mile an hour entry speed. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're gonna go into emergency. Alright, we yeah, that's what happens when you get too confident, man. That's what happens when you get too confident. It gets very annoying. It just gets very annoying because when I'm being too cautious, I end up crawling up to the station, and it's just it doesn't make for good content. But then when I get too confident, I end up doing stuff like this. So it's finding that nice balance, that nice bit of balance. Um, I honestly don't know what to do. Should we just drive on? This train would have a guard on board, so I think, especially in a sort of like rural kind of setting like this, I feel like I would tell the guard to come and lock out that set of doors there and then open the rest of the doors. So we're gonna pretend that's what's happened now. No, because I don't want to drive off and then it just breaks the whole scenario. So we're just gonna do that. And I'm poking my head through the window without opening it. Just putting my head right through glass. I think this is the second to last station, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. I am enjoying it though. I am enjoying the route. It's giving me five circle kind of vibes. Um, yeah, five circle with but I was about to say Marmay line, but that's a bit of a tap statement. Suffragette line is equally as tapped. Oh, I like the engine sound, the sound of the car starting up. If only it just drove off. If only there was an animation of one of those cars reversing out of the bay and driving off. That would be top tier. But that's a waste of memory, so I can understand why they wouldn't do that. Right, next and final station is Raleigh. quiet now because I'm embarrassed. I'm not chatty now. I'm just trying to end the video now, man. I've gone silent. That was embarrassing. I can't lie. I feel like I feel like my channel's fallen off quite a bit, and I need to get back to my professionalism that some of you are quite accustomed to. I feel like I'm leaning too much into the comedy kind of side of things. Um, route learning content is definitely something I'm gonna try get into as well. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but I do remember someone commenting on one of my videos asking if I'm considering doing route learning videos, and then yes, I'll do it 100%. Imagine if that was a red signal, that would have made my day. But no, it's a single yellow. Right, we're gonna behave ourselves with the braking this time. So we'll go straight into brake step 2. Uh, reduce it down to brake step 1. 50 mile an hour coming into here seems a bit extreme. We should have been down to 20 miles an hour as well. For that AWS magnet. We're very lucky we didn't get knocked in our behind by the TPWS grids just then. I feel like we just skimmed it through the skin of our teeth or whatever the saying is. Let's try stop accurately by looking through the window. I really didn't think I was gonna actually do it. Actually, is that the nope, it's that it doesn't count. It doesn't count. That's for the other platform. We stopped slightly short, unfortunately, but by principle, it's still an accurate stop. But by OCD law, that is not an accurate stop, unfortunately. I am a joke. I'm not serious. Am I? What a clown. Um. Oh, right. Let's shut the cab down and pop outside and do our outro. Um. I feel like I haven't paid this train the respect it deserves, which is unfortunate. But I will definitely return to this and do it properly. Probably heading in the other direction or something. I'm just gonna pick something random and we'll see what happens from there. Tail lights are on. Marker lights need to be switched off. Instrument lights can be switched off as well. Reverser to off, master key out. Uh, vigilance. Isolate. Automatic warning system and train protection warning system. Isolate. Can we open this? Oh, we actually can look at it. Oh goodness, okay. I forgot that these sprinter trains do that. Nearly took me out. nearly gave me a concussion. Right. Uh, yeah. That's that. That concludes this first look at the refurbished Class 150 Sprinter in Train Sim World on the, what is this route called? The Cardiff Network or something like that. Constructive feedback and criticism is more than welcome in the comment section below and is highly appreciated. And if you'd like to further support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. I will catch you guys in the next one. Love.